minutes to like pour into you. How's your day? You heard me?
What's up?
I said, how was your day?
Oh, I just worked. It was alright.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're going to be hitting on tonight. We're going to be talking about overthinking and feeling unmotivated and action versus intent.
Hmm.
How you feeling about those topics?
I mean, I only could talk on the overthinking thing. All the other ones I ain't gonna be too good on.
I see. Hello? Dude, where you at? Honey bun, we are live. Yes, ma'am. 1 minute late. Period. 1 minute late. 1 minute late. You know they take that out your paycheck, huh? The paycheck that you gonna get one day. I can take it away. But okay. I'm on, just letting you know. And I'm about to let the group chat know too. Alright. Love you. Just give them a few more minutes to come in. Yeah, you can use your cell phone or you can use computer. You can choose to be on camera or be off camera. Normally I start on camera and then I go off camera after. We start getting into what we're talking about.
Hmm.
What?
I said,
I like your
oh,
picture.
what?
I said I like your picture.
Oh, thank you.
One second, let me get those two together real quick. Oh my god, you know what they're gonna be playing? They're gonna be playing the Ant movie. Did you like the Ant movie?
The who?
The Ant movie. It's
The
like,
ant movie.
yeah, you remember it was like a colony of ants, and they
You talking
had
about the
the
You talking about the movie Ants?
yeah, Bug's Life, a Bug's Life.
Yeah, I remember that movie. It
I
was
ain't never
alright.
understood their life. I was just
That
like,
that movie was okay. It was all right. It's not a classic.
it made me think differently of ants. I was like, maybe I don't need to drown all of you and kill all of you on purpose. Like I was a terrible ass kid. If I see a bug, I'm killing it, and I'm killing it just because I hate bugs. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I was one of those little terrorizers. Bitch, I see an ant hill. Here's my magnifying glass.
Yeah, to get your ass bit up.
Very much. I couldn't stand ants because they like to bite people. And it's
Well,
like,
that's it's only the red ants that bite and the fire ants and some type of other ant. But
I know blue ants are sugar ants, I think. I haven't met much ants. I never even, we didn't have ants in our house or none of that type of
How
stuff.
many ants out here?
No, I don't like them. I don't like them. But let's get into which topic y'all want to hit on first. Overthinking, action over intent, or feeling unmotivated. Who
For
wants to go
me,
first?
I can do action over intent because that was so interesting. That was over
It
a
really
job
is.
application. We were like, oh, wait a minute, that
Oh
was.
yeah. Let me tell him the backstory. So we're over here as y'all know, I'm trying to get a job as a recruiter because I want to be a recruiter. And I was doing an application. I was doing an application and the question was, did you have the question?
Do I have the question? Oh, no. Hold on. I gotta scroll. I gotta scroll. Yeah, it was. I believe it is more important to focus on people's actions or understand people's intentions. And it was just kind of
Yes.
like,
And I was just like, that's such a good question. I've never heard that question before, but it is such a good topic to get into. Like, which one do you pick? Do you pick action or intent?
of course, it's never like 100% like either or. Like, if you do the action, then it's just like, fuck you. But then I also do like to understand someone, like, why did you do that? Also, there are just some actions where it's just like, I actually don't care. Girl, bye.
Yeah, but that's looking at it as in someone is just out to get you. Like sometimes their
Yeah, you can't.
action isn't really their intent because I'm very awkward, so I be doing awkward ass shit. So
Yeah, it depends. It depends on what the action is,
I
honestly.
say high key, low key, both.
Yeah, it's.
basically, I
I
feel
think
like
it's both.
everybody is both too.
You can't be one way or the other way because if you're too understanding, then you let shit slide. But if you always look at the action, then you're too quick.
I
So
feel like at that point you're desensitizing humans because if you think about it, our action and our intent isn't always the same, or you don't know how to convey your intent with your action. You feel me? Y'all feel what I'm saying on that? Sometimes you
Factual.
can't. Yeah, you
Factual.
don't convey your action. You don't convey you don't convey your intent right with the right action
But they kind
because
of all go with each other in a way, because action is what you're gonna put forth to like trying to understand somebody. Well, not understand, but like I'm gonna say action is putting forth that you're about what you're about to do. And intent is all right. So why are you doing this? Why is this? So it's basically with trying to understand and
yeah, like trying to
what you got
understand their
going on.
motive.
So that's why I say both.
I feel like that is such a hard thing though, like trying to understand people's intent and things because a lot of times people don't even know why they're actually what their intent is. People just be doing stuff.
yeah, sometimes it's like a. What are some examples where it's like someone would do something and you're like, hold on, but then you actually talk to them and then it's like, oh, wow, okay, that actually makes sense.
Well, I used to have this friend, and no matter what, me and him could never be on the same path. I think it's because of our signs, but it's like everything I said he took wrong, and everything he said I took wrong. Like it was just wrong. Like everything was just wrong. It was like, well, why you gotta say it like that or something like that? So then it was just like his intention was not to basically make me feel uncomfortable or anything like that or be rude, but his action came off as
Mm, his action or maybe his tone.
that. It wasn't mainly the tone because the tone stayed the same, but it was really the action of how he said it. You know how he said it, not the tone, but how he actually conveyed what he meant, and it just was like, huh? Because like
Yeah,
1 + 1 = 2, not 6. It don't equal 6. And you trying to tell me it equals 6, and it don't make no sense.
I can.
Just saying.
I mean, I see that. I see that. Um, mm, I don't know any other examples for action and intent. I actually don't have much else to say about it. But yeah, I feel like it's both. Because if you judge too much on the action, you're not getting the full picture. And sometimes we get
Hmm.
mad as hell. We get mad as hell, you know, and we just kind of go based off of that. And then it's like, oh shit, we got to come back and be like, actually,
That's so
what
true.
happened? What
Actually,
happened, babes?
I really want to hit on overthinking. Like, I really feel like we all have something good for
We
overthinking.
see
But I want to start with Dexter first.
what you got, Dexter.
Well,
Dexter's Laboratory.
Not this. DD.
Yo, I would have told. I would have. He
I'm
had
very much
all
so
them gadgets. Why
overthinking.
couldn't he keep DD out the place? I'm just saying.
Cause DD is that bitch. Duh.
Like, if you're a genius,
Wait,
why the hell is
wait.
Listen,
On
DD?
listen.
topic. On topic.
Overthinking is for people that really take the time and sit there and think about something before they do it. We finna think about the beginning, the end, the middle, all of it
And it didn't even
to see if it's gonna
happen.
work out. So I mean, overthinking ain't a bad thing, but sometimes it can be.
Oh yeah, it depends on the situation because it's just like
It depends on how
some
much you do it.
it's good like when you think about like maybe a past situation or a past relationship and then you just think about it. Obviously, it's good to hey
Real
girl,
quick, I want to introduce Sinclaisha to the panel.
what's up?
My bestie. I love
What's
her.
up? Oh, she gone. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
oh, she'll be
Um.
back. But yeah, that was the introduction. So when
Like
she comes
when you're
up
thinking,
here, just let her know what
mhm,
happens.
when you think about like a past relationship, past friendship, past whatever the hell, I don't really like be like, you know what, they dead and gone. Armani already knows. I'm never like it's dead and gone. I think about that relationship through and through.
And that's the thing about it. I do too. Like people that I have fell out with, it's like I even like feel like, oh well, because we fix it, stuff like that, and it's like sometimes things aren't meant to be fixed. And Simplisha, we're talking about overthinking, but I really do that, and sometimes it's really to my detriment because it's like I'll really be like, oh well, Armani, maybe you overreacted to something. Like I start doubting myself versus looking at the action and intent of anyone else. Like it's like, well, Armani, you kind of said that a little, you know, you I don't know.
It'd be
Tr-
like that,
try talking, Sinclaisha, and we can see if we hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
girl.
Okay, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. I think it was connected to my AirPod at first.
Okay.
I'm really
Hi,
Girl,
beautiful. How are
guys.
you
I'm
doing
sorry I'm
tonight?
late.
We're
you
talking
good?
the topics tonight is overthinking, action versus intent, and feeling unmotivated. But
Okay.
we're on overthinking right now.
Okay.
I I
Overthinking.
feel like everybody overthinks, but a special person really takes it to like a next level of actually obsessing over overthinking. You feel
You
Yeah,
know
me?
that
that's
becomes a disorder.
mentally ill, honey.
Yeah. Like
Right.
anxiety
That's mental
disorder.
illness, babes.
Because
OCD,
literally
ADHD.
I will think myself into a freaking corner, y'all. Like I'll be over here ready to like have a whole panic attack, bitch, a stroke. overthinking and nothing ever, like literally it could be me going to go do a test. I have test anxiety so bad.
Mm.
And it would be like I'm thinking myself into a corner and it never even happened yet. Like you didn't even experience this yet, but you're thinking of 17 million escape plans in different scenarios. It's too
Mhm.
much. Do y'all do that?
You said what?
I said, do y'all do that?
Overthink? Yeah, I think I overthink all the time. But it's not like to a
Oh,
point where I just like obsess over anything.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah. I tend to do that though. Like it's just
Yeah. Overthink about what people like may think of you or something. Like especially if you just meet somebody and just like, oh, did I
not
just do too much or something like that? I don't know.
not like small stuff like that anymore. When I was younger, yeah, but then I was just like, you know what, that's exhausting. I don't feel like doing that shit no more. I don't know, just out of laziness, I just don't feel like it. I just walk outside and then I just get my shit and go. But yeah, past like relationships or past friendships, and then I'm just like, oh,
Mhm.
and I start analyzing it like every single thing. Like, why did we fall out? Why did I stay in this relationship? All of that shit. That's
Mhm.
all things that I think about. But then I start overthinking, and it consumes energy out of me because I need my energy to make my damn money. All right,
Mhm.
and I'm using that energy to think about shit that I don't need to think about.
Yes, and that's
There
the
you go.
thing because it's like it starts eating you up inside, and I feel like once it starts eating you up inside, at that point you have to actually deal with it. Like I feel like overthinking is us trying not to deal with something, but it's our subconscious is pushing it to the forefront. Like your
Mhm.
subconscious is like you're going to deal with this, sis. And you're
Mhm.
like, no, I'm not. And it's like,
Nah, you gotta
yes,
deal.
you
You
are.
gotta deal with it at some point.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like
that's when
we
you're
put too
gonna go to
much in a
start to
closet.
overthink. Then that's when you could kind of put your actions, like when you was talking about action and intent, you could put that
Yeah,
in with overthinking.
highly. I think all of these topics really go together good because overthinking will lead to action and intent will lead to overthinking, and from overthinking it will lead you to feeling unmotivated because you already
Mhm.
created the scenario in your head of it's going to be terrible. Then you go do it. Then either A, you won't go do it, or you'll just be miserable, and it's just like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I wanted to get on D's overthinking. D, I'm about to get in your ass.
Ah,
Okay,
shit.
so with what you're overthinking about, I feel like if you spoke your mind about what you're overthinking about,
Cool
it would
down.
go away. It would go away. It would
And
literally go poof.
poof.
Because he had the nerve to get in my ass this week. Him and
And I
Sylvia.
did. And I did.
Yeah, but you're doing the same thing you said I was doing. Basically, he's pussyfooting around the situation. Like he said, "Oh, but I
Because
don't want to say it that way," but
not
you just
that way. It's literally I don't fuck with them. They do not fuck with me. We're talking about a whole group of people do not fucking with me. That's why I'm not
okay. But
talking
it
to them.
make you feel better if you just let it off your chest. If you get it off your chest, you won't have this problem of
Who
overthinking
them?
it
I
and
don't need
giving you
to.
anxiety.
I
Like
don't need
you're
to.
causing yourself unwanted anxiety.
The thing about it is that with you, it's a person that who you want to talk to, and she wanted to talk to you. So obviously, I don't want to talk to them because I literally get anxiety talking to them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's it's a difference of standing up for yourself. Like you have to.
Girl, what am I even
Well,
going to
hold
say?
up. Would you mind giving them a little bit of a rendition of what we're talking about?
Um,
Just you don't have to go into deep detail, but so they
yeah.
can understand what we're talking about.
So basically, somebody that you're friends with.
I was basically friends with this. I'm not gonna say weirdo. Let me not say nothing, but I was just friends with this person, and we were hitting, but his behavior was getting a little weird. But sadly, I was that understanding ass friend, so I was just like, "Oh yeah, I understand because you're depressed and blah 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 blah." Nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I'm depressed, bitch. I got anxiety, bitch. I got everything too. Okay, ho. So you need to stop acting that way. So he acted weird toward his mom. He acts weird toward his whole family, but then he kind of plays victim a lot. And I was like, huh? But still, I was an understanding friend. And then one day I kind of switched up on him, which really wasn't cool. But I was just like, I needed to go because I was just like, you are literally a man child. What the fuck?
Mhm.
But yeah, so I was like, okay, I did a pretty bad thing. Y'all are kind of bad people. I'm not saying what they got, but let me tell y'all, no. No, it is not tea that is enjoyable. It was kind of sad. Yeah, so I did that in February, a little bit before my birthday. So that was kind of an awkward birthday, but on my birthday it was lit though. So and yeah, so trust me, if I trust me, if so it's really long. But yeah, that was what was going on. So they don't like me. I don't like them. Amani's saying that I need to go to them and just be like, cuss them out and whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I'm over here like, I
I'm
literally,
not saying curse him out. I'm saying just get off of your chest the last things that you weren't able to say, so you
not
don't
that I
think
wasn't
about it
able to
anymore.
say, I was,
Like, I'm sorry.
I said what I said.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna
it.
curse him out. He's just a turd nugget. Like, there's no other word I can
I
think of for
said
him
what I
but
said.
a
So
fucking
I'm
turd.
not saying nothing. So yeah, I've been overthinking about it because there was a lot of things I was just like, oh, wait a minute. That whole family was a mirror of my traumas. So I had to overthink about my traumas in my childhood and all that fucking bullshit. So yeah, that's what I was overthinking about. All right. There you go. Chapter end. There you go.
So
That
do you
was
still
fast.
see him, or I'm confused?
So what?
Do you still see him?
No.
Oh.
No. That's the thing. Cause it's like I'm usually out of sight, out of mind. Like if I don't have my pills in front of me, out of sight, out of mind, I'm not gonna take them. So I'm just like,
Mm,
why am I still thinking about this person if I'm literally not seeing them no more?
yeah. So like
Because that was a traumatic
It
friendship
was
for
it
you.
was kind of traumatic for me, but mm, but yeah, that was kind of it. I don't really want to be talking about it like that because it's like obviously it's been months, so yeah, we had a lot in common too. So that was kind of sad that we were not on the same level.
mm,
That sounded really bad.
But all I'm saying is that if it's still causing you trauma to this day, you can be a year from now and still be thinking about this. So
And I could,
versus
but then
overthinking
I'll still
about
live
it,
and make my money, girl. So,
right.
yeah, but you don't want this
because I got
like
my traumas from
clouding
20 years
over
ago from
you.
my family. I'm still living and making my money, girl. So, eh,
That's a difference.
that's a,
That is
that is kind of a
different.
difference.
Okay, that is full different. But what do y'all think about that? I think that you should handle your situation because
With
Miss Ma'am,
them,
you was over here in my ass, over here talking about say what you mean and mean what you say, and I'm like, ooh, my
I
God,
mean, yeah.
okay,
I mean, with you were just kind of like, well, I don't want to say it because it's just kind of like, well, it'll send her over the edge. I don't really give a fuck about them though, but it's just more like,
yeah.
what
So
is
since
the
you
point?
don't let it out, like
No, it's just more like,
let
what
it
is
out,
the
Rambo.
point? It's not gonna make me feel better.
Oh.
Point clear. It's not.
I feel
I
like you
think
should
it
leave it.
would.
No, girl. More drama. I told you, n- no CDC, girl. No chaos, no drama, no confusion. I'm done. If I see
But
them on
you're
the
in
street, no, I don't.
confusion.
Oh, girl, I've been overthinking. So no, I'm not.
That's why you get rid of the problem.
There is no problem. The problem's with myself, girl, not with them. The overthinking is my issue, girl.
Do y'all see
That's
what I'm getting at or no?
that's how my brain works, girl. I'm not like I overthink about anything, girl. That's just how my brain works. I'm in constant. That's why I'm so tired a lot.
No, I understand you do overthink, but this has been something that's been weighing on you heavy for the last couple of months. And I really feel like if you just take a moment, write up a nice little soliloquy of everything you wanted to say, and make sure, hold it for a whole week, okay? Every time you have an idea, just go stab it up in there. And then let it rain. And I promise you, you won't have this problem no more because I've been through this. Like, I had a couple of friendships where a friend did me dirty and I had to just let them go. But then I feel bad. I'm like, oh well, Armani, you're not being understanding, or maybe we could have worked through that issue or something like that. It happens a lot. So because I still think about those things. So I had to go back, and sometimes I made a terrible decision to like be back friends with them or something like that. Like you gotta work through the trauma, sis. Because if you don't work through the trauma, you're gonna be 7 years later, and you're like, damn, I
I
should have
agree
told him
to
how
a
I felt.
certain extent.
What you mean by that?
You don't gotta always go and talk to that person because it sounds like what you're saying. He need to go talk to that person to go and get some closure. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. So even if it was him writing a soliloquy, like you said, he could write him a soliloquy. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, and he can go and burn it.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
that's what
that.
I'm saying. Cause, dude, I
Everybody is a season. Everybody come in your
mm,
life for a reason. And
oh,
then
Yeah, you
once
shouldn't
that
let
season
him
over,
have that
you just
much
gotta let it
control over
go.
your life.
oh yeah, definitely. I tell myself that. I mean, I don't try to tell myself that because it's just like I'm gonna feel like shit because, oh no, don't have that much control. And then my brain is just like, well, keep on thinking about it. Okay. So I'm gonna just let it pass by. I'm gonna heal over time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that kind of overthinking ass bitch. So yeah. And yeah, I do write it. I mean, today, I thought about it again. But yeah, write it, burn it, because I don't really gotta talk to them. Yeah, Texas right.
So it's like a daily thing? Is it like a daily thing?
Yeah, because I'm in my damn house all damn day. I don't
Don't
got
you
a
work?
job. Well, a job
Oh.
to go to. I don't got school
You
to
have
go
your
to.
own business though.
No, girl. I'm saying like if I went to work and I went to school, I would have other people to talk to, so the situation would get out of my head faster. I do not.
Mm-hmm.
I work at home, and yeah, and I occasionally go out with my friends, and that's the only times when I don't. So that's what I be doing. I go out with my friends to kind of avoid all of that. And there you go. And doing this also avoids it. So, well, yeah,
I feel like you need to
that's
smoke some
ironic.
ganja, but that's just me.
That's ironic. It's not avoiding it because we're talking about it. Oh my lord, that's my god nephew going
He's
demon mode.
always crying.
He always crying. I know. That's what I be
Mm-hmm.
saying. I'm like shit. But that's my
He's for
god
freezing
nephew.
too.
But that's my god nephew though. Yeah. Um. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really want to talk to. If I talk to them, well, first of all, the last time that I got quote unquote closure, he didn't really say nothing. They just made like a pretty shady post on Instagram, and I was like, okay, so I just block all of them. Um,
So it's a group of friends.
it was him and his family.
Okay, okay. You kept saying them. I was
Yeah,
like, them. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Well, what's the
thing.
family coming after you? Like, was it something? Okay. Never mind. You don't have to get into detail.
Y'all, we got Sylvia.
Oh, I cut. Yeah.
Dang, I done mute myself. Sylvia in the building.
Hey,
Uh,
Sylvia.
Hey y'all, I did not mean to join the live. I just wanted to watch the live.
Oh, okay, I'm just in backstage. Then
All right, girl.
I take you down. She's in the backstage, so she.
Hold on. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Keep on talking.
I want to get into feeling unmotivated. Have any of you felt like that lately, or had a
Yeah.
period where you did feel like that?
I
Do you
feel
want to
like
open up about it?
yeah. I feel like that lately, like honestly, since let me see. A couple months honestly, because I was with you, Romani. I was trying to do like my bracelets and beads and stuff. And with school
Oh,
kind of
I wanted to tell you something. Okay, so Sylvia
what?
does the same thing, and I was actually telling her like you guys should get together and work on the business together. Like I would love making bracelets, girl. Like I want to
Oh
make them so bad.
goodness. So she does waist beads too? And like
Um,
is it all
so can you
beaded?
come up? Can you come up for like 1 second and say what you do real quick? Yeah, I think she does waist beads. What she do, Sil?
I do all types of jewelry. I do wire wrap jewelry, rings, waist
Like
beads.
I'm
Like
so into it. So
I
if
used to
we
do
all
it.
want to do it together, we can.
I've been doing jewelry since I was in middle school.
Period. Would y'all be into like where 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 Synclasia doesn't have time, me and you may have time, or I may have time. I'm down to make bracelets. I think it's so awesome. But I'm gonna drop you back in the back still.
Okay,
Get
I'm
back
back.
on
Yeah, I'm
Synclasia.
sorry. Where does Sylvia go?
Oh, I just dropped her in the back. Here, I'll bring her back. Because we have a backstage back here. So like I just put her back there and she can listen.
Oh, she can't talk. Okay.
But yeah, like we're into that. So if you want some help fulfilling your orders, we can help you.
Girl, yes, that would be awesome. But that's what I've been unmotivated about because I don't really be having time to do it. And I feel like when I do start back doing it, I won't have like a lot of people to support me. So
I
there's that.
think if your product speaks for itself, you will have people that show up and support no matter what.
Hmm.
Because if you have a good product, someone's always gonna want it. You know, people are always gonna come back to it.
That's true. That's true. But it's just like I don't know. I guess I don't advertise it enough, basically.
I see.
Like I
That's
might do like
me
one or
and
two
YouTube
times. I'm
right
like, okay,
now.
nobody's gonna come. Like nobody's want one. Like even if it is, it'd be like a few people, and I'm just like, okay, like can I even get it all done in a certain amount of time? You know? So
I see. Like,
that's what make me stop, and then I'll get unmotivated again.
well, like I said, we is here to help. Okay. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. You guys, I think I'm just gonna I'm not gonna try to do it as a secret. You guys, I'm looking into being a dominatrix. Y'all think
Armani,
I
shut
got it?
up.
I'm serious. Where's my whip? Hold on, hang on. Is this charger?
You're so annoying.
I think I got it. You dirty
Girl,
little
is that a
boy.
cord? Is that an extension
Yes.
cord? Mm-mm. Yeah, I know you playing.
I thought I was gonna be like, I don't want like people to see it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be a dominatrix in a couple weeks, you guys. So y'all gonna be seeing some spicy content. Like the content. I've been like really overthinking about that, and I'm like because I'm like so nervous. I'm like, oh my god, like people like someone's gonna be my submissive, and they're gonna they're gonna listen to what I say and stuff like that. Like
Is Sylvia joining you or Dante?
Dante, do you hear her?
Sylvia says she'll definitely be interested. But yeah, Dia and Sylv know what I'm trying to do. I really want to do it. Like, I think that it would be fun. Like, I think it'd be fun. Okay, baby. Here, you want my phone? But I think it'd be fun because like I want to get into a poll, and I think like I can like post like poll and stuff like that. Like you guys, I don't give dominatrix. Dexter, do I give dominatrix? I know I give dominatrix.
Yeah.
Nobody believes you.
Really, you guys, y'all really don't think I could be would be a dominatrix?
You give off the sweet face vibe too much.
It's more like a, you know. Okay. Okay, you'll see, and then you walk in the room and it's like 3 whips and some chains. Okay. I'll let this pretty face fool you. But yeah, I was really overthinking about like trying to hide it from my YouTube career and stuff like that. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, fuck it. Because it's starting to make me, like, it was starting to make me feel some type of way. Like, Andrew, turn off the camera. It's starting to make me feel some way. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, what will people think of me? Like, now they'll think of me as like a sex worker or some shit like that, or a kinky ass bitch. And it's like, I mean, at a certain point, I was like, it is what it is.
That's what it's giving, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's giving freaky ass bitch.
Girl, yes.
I am a freaky ass bitch. I know that.
Okay, so
real
that's what you want
life.
people to
Real
portray
life.
that.
Well, no, not what they be wanting. Like stepping on someone's balls and stuff like that. Like, I'm not that freaky, but for some money, I'd probably step in.
People think stepping on balls is like freaky.
Yeah,
that's weird.
like,
that is weird as fuck.
That's torture.
Torture.
That's torture.
That's torture. Wait, hold on. Someone else is in here. I don't think.
Oh my God! Imagine doing it with some heels
but
on.
Some guys like being tortured. Like, I'm into that shit. Yeah, you naughty little boy. Y'all see me? Y'all don't see me.
I'm so done, bro.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. I feel like it's gonna let me allow my inner person out because I'm always so shy and stuff like that. I feel like it's like this is my calling, y'all. I feel it. But yeah, that's something I just had to say. So Dexter, have you been feeling unmotivated about anything?
Nah, I've always been kind of a motivated person. I think I only had one time period where I only felt unmotivated. And that's probably when I was probably 3 years ago.
Want to talk about it and how you got out of that?
I mean, I had moved out of Florida, trying to get away from some stuff, and trying to find a career path where I could prosper and be great. And it wasn't working out how I wanted to, and I was just like ready to give up. That's when you got to pick up your inner strength and be the best you.
You gotta pray to God too.
Exactly. That's the number one thing right there. That's what got me through it.
Where do you live now?
Flirty, still flirty. Hot flirty.
In a different place. Okay. Nice.
Overpopulated Florida.
Ratchet ass Florida.
There's mad old people over here.
I feel like Florida makes Earth ghetto. Like just off the state.
The whole state or just
The
certain
whole
states, girl?
no, the whole damn state because they're all
I wouldn't say the whole.
anybody that lives in Florida, you're crazy. I'm just saying because you come from this crazy behind. Y'all don't see that? No, it's just me. I come from
Yeah,
crazy
I
ass
think it's
Florida.
Texas. Wait.
I don't know. Everybody got their own opinion, different strokes for different folks.
Period. Zaquisha, I wanted to see your view on action versus intent.
Action versus intent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you rehear the question? Sorry, I got like 2 babies crawling on me.
Girl, put me on the spot. I don't know.
Vic, can you tell her the question? Okay, y'all.
I've got mad shorties.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So the question was, would you rather, like, say you're talking to a friend
Mm-hmm.
and they did something, would you prioritize their action or would you prioritize their intent?
What would I prioritize?
We kind of just settled on both because I think it's important, but
I mean, yeah, I would prioritize their action because it's something that they're finna do, but their intent, it could be different. I don't know. That's like a weird question to me. I'm sorry.
that's
What?
funny. I
Dante?
think so. Oh, DeAndre.
DeAndre. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. It
DeAndre.
was just a question on a job application, and we were like, "Oh, that's actually a pretty cool question." But
On a job application?
yeah, because we were like, "What
I
the
never
fuck?"
heard that one before.
Mm.
That's my god nephew over there. Anyways,
So,
y'all.
sorry, I'm not hosting
But yeah, I guess
this.
I'll
Yeah,
say
my
both then, like y'all.
Mm-hmm. But thank you guys for having me. I'm about to go to bed because
You're
I can't be too
tired?
tired. Tired as hell.
Oh, man.
I'm
Oh, my
actually gonna
gosh.
turn in the show because they are at my neck. Okay.
Yeah,
They
this
can't
is
get
being
off.
like that. Alrighty, y'all.
Okay,
Good
well,
night, y'all.
all right. Good night,
It
guys.
was very nice having everybody. I do want to do another show, but
Yes.
it'd probably be more during the day, so I don't have them down my throat. It was I liked the show. It was nice. A little hours. That's good. Okay.
Mhm.
And Sylvia said I'll come on next time. Okay, girl. I know
All right,
you're
good
at
night,
work, so
guys.
you have to. Good night. Good night, y'all.
Thank you for having me, girl. Bye.
Thanks for coming. And thanks for coming to that.
Problem.
Alright, how do I do this? Hey, okay.